Good day, fellow researchers. Today I am going to discuss with you a simple writing guide in writing research thesis and dissertation. Let's start with chapter 1. The first part of chapter 1 is the background of the study. Of course, your background of the study must present the nature, extent, and salience of the topic, the critical analysis of the current situation, the implications, benefits, intent, purpose, and limitations of your study. And aside from that, the background of the study also presents viewpoints and issues underlying the present research, gap in the current knowledge, topic, policy that you intend to address. And the second part, of course, is the statement of the problem that must shows the interest or your interest, the variables needed for your study, the phenomenon and topic to be proved, and scope. Of course, the statement of the problem should be precise, specific, and clear. It is clear enough to identify easily. No more than 3 sentences should describe the problem clearly, and of course, the participants or respondents affected by the study should be identified. You must briefly discuss the possible adverse outcome of not carrying out your study. Next, of course, is the purpose of the study, which is at least 1 page. In writing the purpose of the study, you may begin with a brief purpose statement that identifies the study method, design, and overarching goal. You must also indicate how the study is a logical, explicit research response to the stated problem and the following research questions. You must continue with a brief but clear step-by-step overview of how the study will be or was conducted. You must identify the variables and constructs, the materials, instrumentations, and analysis. You should also identify the target population and sample size needed or obtained. You should also identify the site or sites where the research will be or was conducted using general geographic terms to avoid identifying the specific location. And of course, to avoid compromising participants' confidentiality or anonymity. So, of course, you can use pseudonyms if you are conducting qualitative research. The next part is the objectives or the research objectives or the hypothesis. The objectives determine the number and nature of research questions. The study's nature's guide or nature guides whether to use research questions or hypotheses. Next is the justification of the study. Of course, it must be or it should be 1 to 2 paragraphs only. So justification of the study is also known as the rationale of the study. So justification explains the reasons of conducting the study. It answers the questions, why is it your study is important? To whom is it important? And what benefit will occur if the study is done? In some institutions, the justification of the study is also known as the significance of the study. Next, of course, is the limitation or delimitation of the study. This section explains those factors likely to present challenges to the study and indicates how one proposes to overcome them. And of course, next is the limitation of the study. The limitation of the study is a statement that describes those factors that will make the study successful. Next is the significance of the study. Under the subtopic, the researcher should indicate what the research will contribute to extending knowledge. It is also the purpose of any study, of course. And last but not the least is the operational definition of terms. All terms that may assume a unique meaning in the study should be defined under this section. It may include terms that the researcher may think are new to the readers or audience.